I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The opening tip won by the Celtics, and we're underway in the Garden. Here comes the screen. To Horford. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. Mitchell with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Jason Tatum snatching it out of the air. Al Horford. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
Rubio. And a pass stolen by Boston.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Screen coming. Here's Rubio up top. They trail by 2. Robin Lopez missed his first. That one goes.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Horford. Robin Lopez sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Here's Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Runner here won't go down. Rubio. Runner here won't go. To Jaylen Brown. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Jaylen Brown rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Jaylen Brown. Pass stolen by the Cavs. Jaylen Brown swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Marcus Smart, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Cavs at the controls. Rubio. Pass to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
To Jaylen Brown. Cruises inside for 2.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
You've got to get that one to go. To Jaylen Brown. Horford. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. To Rubio. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Lobs it up, lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Rubio. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Offensive rebound. Jason Tatum able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Rubio. Horford with the rebound. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. It'll stay Celtic basketball. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. To Marcus Smart. Boston with 4 to shoot. Tatum. His first effort off the mark. To Lopez. Has a chance. Robin Lopez. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
To Marcus Smart. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Cavs with 4 to shoot. Mitchell. And the rebound pulled in by Brown. Fires the 3. Not going down here. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Robin Lopez, 3 for 6 now.
You have to understand something. If you want to win this game, there should be one rule and one rule only. You never give up easy buckets, even if you have to give a hard foul. Make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. Mitchell with it up top. Trailing by 10. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. A pass taken away by the Celtics. To Horford. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Mitchell's shot comes up empty. To Horford. Oh, emphatic slam. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Here comes the screen. To Marcus Smart. To Horford. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Celtics have it. To Horford. Surveys the floor. Tatum. That one off the mark. It's no good. Horford pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Lopez. Has a look. Off the mark against the double team. The follow won't go either. To Griffin. Nice pass to get things going. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Brogdon. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Cleveland has the basketball. Got it.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Griffin. To Brogdon. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Hey, lock up.
To Davis. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Marcus Smart. Brogdon. Down to Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Cashes in for 2.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Trying to cash in, and he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed, when you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble. Look at all your options. Number 1, a hezi. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Cavaliers with the basketball. Probing the defense to Love. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kevin Love with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing.
It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Count it.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand. Check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Boston with the basketball. Brogdon. He was hacked. They let it go. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Now the Cavs going to signal for timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Rubio picked up by Derek White. To Davis. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Celtics have it. To Jaylen Brown.
I got him. Here we go.
And the basket good at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
I got ball. I got ball.
To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 3 for 3 in this first half.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Screen coming. Rubio. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Jaylen Brown. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Brown into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Derek White has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Cavs at the controls. Rubio. Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. The follow won't go either. To Brogdon. Good look that time, but off the mark. Rubio into the front court. His guys down big. To Lopez. Won't go down. To Jaylen Brown. Kicks it around the perimeter. For 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Here's Rubio up top. Down a bundle. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Celtics have it. To Jaylen Brown. Sizing up the defense. To Griffin. From the painted area, won't go down.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
And Boston has the rebound. To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
To Jaylen Brown. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Here's Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Lopez. Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Gets it in the left corner. Down low for Griffin. The rebound taken in by Cleveland. Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Lopez. Shot from the lane won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Ricky Rubio, 2 of 4 now. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oh, he had it.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. It was right there. To Jaylen Brown. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Cleveland has the basketball. Rubio. To Jaylen Brown. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. To Jaylen Brown. Just not going down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Mitchell. And he scores on the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. To Jaylen Brown. Missed a wide open look. Mitchell picked up by Derek White. Jason Tatum sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Brogdon to Jaylen Brown. Off the assist. We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll get a minute to regroup and talk things over. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Davis. Won't go. Brown with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Around the perimeter to Jaylen Brown. Has a look. Brown shot off iron, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Knocks it down off the step back. To Horford.
Here we go. Here we go.
To Marcus Smart. Trying to cash in. Shot by Brown off the mark. To Rubio. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. Nice finish at the rim. Deep three at the buzzer. Good. A three at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Celtics have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics. The Cavaliers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Defense.
The Boston Celtics have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Rubio. To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Whoa! What a finish! Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Marcus Smart. To Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Shot by Tatum won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Rubio to Lopez. Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here's Rubio up top. Down a bundle. Ah, the monster stuff. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
That is great vision to set it up. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Lopez to Rubio. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Marcus Smart. Wide open look, won't go. Donovan Mitchell tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Rubio. Here comes the screen. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. And scores on the step back. Unguardable, Jay.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Brown into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. From long range. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. Horford. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Lopez. Nothing going here on that drive. To Rubio. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Horford. That pass stolen by the Cavs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. Looking good, 4 for 5.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Rubio. To Lopez. Mitchell. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. To Rubio. And counted at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Jaylen Brown. Lets it fly from long range. Brown with the 3 with a hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Rubio. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Deep 2 there, won't go. Mitchell with the basketball. His guys down big. To Rubio. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. And a pass stolen by Boston. Has a look. Shot by Tatum won't go. Here's Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Rubio. Deep left corner. Here's Lopez. Down low. Robin Lopez. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Jaylen Brown. Horford. Boston with 4 to shoot. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Goes 2 for 2. Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Screen coming, screen coming.
Cavs with 4 to shoot. Rubio fires the 3. Al Horford snares the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
They'll get it down low to Lopez. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
To Jaylen Brown. Cleveland has the rebound. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Brogdon to Jaylen Brown. Beyond the arc for three. Not easy.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. To Lopez. Nice pass to set things up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Brogdon. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
No good. Trying to cash in. Brown shot, no good. Osman shot won't go. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Celtics way out in front. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth and final quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Hole in that toe. Picked up by Derek White. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here comes the screen. To Brogdon. Now pass taken away by Cleveland.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Davis. And a nice finish at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Boston with the basketball. Short jumper won't go down.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Screen coming. It's rebounded by the Celtics. Deep right corner. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Cavaliers with the basketball. Rubio to Lopez. And scores.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Goes to the left side. Jared Allen matched up with Derek White. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. To Horford. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Cavs at the controls. Levert guarded by Derek White. Rubio. Fires the three, knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Horford. Has a chance. Horford, shot no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Rubio.
Keep him that way, keep him that way. Screen, get over, get over.
Off the assist.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Horford. Screen coming. 5 seconds to shoot. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Lopez. Shot clock winding down. Throws it down. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. And he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Cleveland has the basketball. Rubio. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Here's Rubio up top. Down a bundle.
Send him down, send him down.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Hey, watch the screen left.
The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock, and he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most of the time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. To Horford. And throws it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
LeVert with a shot, no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Marcus Smart. Tatum. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Rubio. From the painted area, won't go down. To Jaylen Brown. Tatum. Off the mark. Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys down big. Can't connect from in close.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Great look and vision. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Lopez. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Gets it in the right corner. To Jaylen Brown.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Stays in bounds. Really good hustle. A lot of contact. No whistle. To Jaylen Brown. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. To Marcus Smart. Had a chance, but it's no good. Mitchell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. And a pass stolen by Boston.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Over to the right side. Screen coming. It's no good. Great defense. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics were simply amazing in this contest. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The Cavaliers did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.